Assalamualaikum okay, welcome back to the Yellow Football Whatever YouTube channel, the home of Gambian football, guys. It's your boy again, Chava, and this is a segment we have not done in a while. This is the weekend recap, where we look at the weekend performance of Gambian foreign-based players in their respective clubs. The leagues are getting back to full swing, so I think it's a good time to come back and do this kind of content again, reviewing the weekend or the key performance of Gambian foreign-based players, guys. So if you are new around here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy this segment, please make sure you give it a like. Today you see I'm in a different background. I'm not recording in my normal studio. The studio is undergoing some changes, so hopefully once it's ready, we'll go back to the studio. Also, it's very hot in there, so it's better recording here. So you will hear baby crying, and maybe there might be some interrupting noise because I'm recording in the living room right now. So it's so just bear with me. Without wasting much of your time, guys, let's get into the weekend discussion or the weekend recap. There were some good performances over the course of the weekend. Bambali was man of the match performance for with his new club, that is Hajduk Split in Croatia. He scored a wonderful goal and had a lot of impact in that game. We will discuss about that. James Gomez is returning to his to his best self. He has started the Danish second division, of course, very well with others. Hopefully he can maintain the fitness, and maintain the minutes. Hopefully get back to the James we know he can be. Yankuba Minteh also was in action again after their Japan tour. They returned to England, played a friendly game in QPR against QPR. They won the game 1-0. Yankuba was also impactful in that one. We saw also Basiru Baji, the young Gambinos graduate who moved to Zelini, Slovakia, scored his first goal for the season, which is of course his first goal for the first team of the Zelini B team, which plays in the second division of the Slovakian league. And there are other good performances. Musa Juara with his club Paide Boys. Last week they were in the European Conference League. They qualify for the third round of the qualifiers. They will be playing this weekend again, this midweek rather, in the European Conference League against a Swedish team. We'll discuss all these things, guys. So today we start with Hajduk Split and Slaven. Hajduk Split, recently we know they signed some very good players, and one of the players they signed was Bambali Sanyang from Grenoble. Bambali, he's a top player. If he's on his game, he's a top player. Last season was not the best season for him, like I alluded earlier in some of my videos. It was not his best season last season at Grenoble in the second division of France, but he moved to Croatia. I know some people were questioning the move to Croatia, moving from the top 5 leagues in the world. Of course, he was playing in the second division of the French league and moving to a Croatian league. They feel it's a step down to his career. But for me, the way I always view it was, if he's gonna get their minutes, if he's gonna play there, if he's gonna give it more opportunity, because at Grenoble, yes, he did not have the best of season, but he was not also given the platform to showcase his talent. With his new club, it seems they are gonna give him the platform. He has started the last 2 games. One of them was in the European Conference League, and now he started in the league for them as well. Their first league game of the season, and he was man of the match. He was man of the match by far. I don't know who they gave the man of the match to, but if you look at the performance of him on that day, or what the impact that he had on that game, without doubt he was man of the match. Even on Foot Mob, he was also rated as the highest rated player for Split. He scored a wonderful goal. We gave them the 2-goal lead, the 2-goal margin in the first half. Wonderful. Played the one power, like it was a 1-2. He played the ball into the striker, make the run. Never stopped running. like they say, like the coaches used to say, don't stop running, pass the ball and then move. And then that's what he did. Pass the ball, move forward, and then the striker laid off for him. He take a touch, took out the defender, and then he blast the ball into the roof of the net. That was a wonderful goal from Bambali Sanyang. So he has started his time there very well. I was so impressed to see that he was also on set pieces, taking their dead ball situations. He even created a chance, a goal actually, which was ruled out by VAR by a millimeter. It was so small that VAR could see that. The referee could not see it, the linesman could not see it, but VAR had to intervene and rule it out. That would have given them a 3-1 lead. And then late on in the game too as well, the fullback who was tasked with defending Bambali, he had enough of him and then took him out. The fullback was shown his match in orders, red carded off the pitch, and all that because of Bambali. How difficult it was for him to face Bambali. So yeah, Bambali is a top player if he's on his game and if he's playing, and he has started very well. I hope he can continue this momentum that he has started with at Split, and yeah, I think the sky is the limit for him as well. He's also playing a very competitive position in the Gambian team. We see what Musa Juara is doing at Denmark as well. We know Yankuba Minteh is there. We know Abdullah Jallo Jamano is there. So these are just few players I can name who can play in that position, who are left-footed and can play on the right wing position. So it's very competitive to break into the national team if you are not at the top of your game. So I hope that competition that they have in front of them will motivate them at least to take them to the next level, because this is what you want to see in football, players competing for a position. Yeah, it's Yankuba Minteh they are playing, he's playing in the Premier League, but you should not be faced by that. You should be, okay, I have to take that spot from him, which will be very difficult. I know, speaking from somebody who really adores how Yankuba Minteh plays, but you have to face those competitions. And yeah, I think Bambala is taking that up, and I love to see that, and hopefully he can maintain this top form that he has this season and then move forward with it. The next player is Captain Omar Colley. Yeah, top player, one of the greatest servants of Gambia national team. Yeah, it is no fluke that he is the most capped Gambian player of all time, capped more than 50 times for the country. He is now the current captain of the national team. Very good professional. He has been playing at the top of the game, at the top for a very long time, which is based on dedication, hard work, and somebody who's very disciplined in his profession. And Omar Colley is exactly that. He played this weekend in the Super Cup of the Turkish in the Turkish Super Cup against Galatasaray. They won the league last season, and Besiktas won the cup. Besiktas did not have the best season last season in the league, but they have changed their management. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst came in, and Omar Colley was actually one of the players that that was listed as a potential transfer player. But after but he started him in the game against Galatasaray. He was at the heart of the defense. They won Galatasaray 5-0, beating the league champions 5-0. That is no mean feat. I'm sure Besiktas have a massive intent this season. They want to go back to the top. They are one of the top teams in the Turkish league. So I'm sure they were not happy with their season last season. We are happy with their league season last year, but they want to make that right, and they have started very well with the Super Cup, beating the league champions, which is a big booster for them. 5-0 to add to that, which is a 5-star performance. Gala had players like Hakim Ziyech, the former Chelsea attacking player, Mauro Icardi, Inter Milan, you remember him. Mertens was at Napoli, top player. Torreira, Arsenal. They had very good team out there, but Besiktas still came out on top. Omar Colley was a rock at the back, and winning the cup, which eventually was the second trophy won by our captain Omar Colley in his career. We want to see Gambian players winning more things, and it's great to see Omar Colley winning things, winning the cup last season, and then now winning the Super Cup. And hopefully, who knows, he might, if he stays, he might go on and win the league, because Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is not joking, and it seems like Omar Colley is in his plans. That's why he started him. I don't know. We move on to Odense. Odense too. They suffered the fate of relegation last season from the Danish Superliga. but they have taken to life in the second division with intent. They want to go back straight back into the first division. They have played 3 games so far this season. They have won all 3 games. They have not dropped a point so far. 100% flawless team. And 2 players who are very crucial to that are Alassane Mane and James Gomez. James Gomez started the last 2 games. They kept clean sheets in both of them. In the just recent game, he was man of the match for them. He put in a man of the match performance for them. Completed the most tackles in that game, 4 out of 4 tackles, 100% tackles won. He won 10 of his 14 duels. He contested 14 duels, and then he won 10 of those duels. Like, he was everywhere, blocks and everything. He was the most rated player according to FootMob in that game. Alassane Mane was also no different. He was really good. He has started all 3 games for them, played 90 minutes in all 3 games for Oden so far this season. He already, he had an assist in the previous game, but this game too was so different. He was so good. He completed the most passes in the game, 53 passes. He also created the most chances of any player in that game, creating 4 chances for his teammates. Paide also were in action in midweek last week, and they played again this weekend. They won the midweek game 4-0. That was in the European Conference League. Abdoulaye Cisse was exceptional in that one. He scored 1, assisted 1, now having 3 goal involvement in the 4 games that he played during at that time. And then this weekend too, he came off the bench in the second half and helped them win 2-0. He was not involved in the goals, but he was there. Ibrahim Ajaju Stek was in goal for both games, kept the clean sheet, which was like back-to-back clean sheets, his 5th clean sheet so far this season. The season has not even gone very long. He's already accumulated 5 clean sheets. Mohamed Suso also made his debut for Paide on that day. That was his 4th game for them. He played for their under-21s where he scored a brace previously, but for the first team, this was the first time he represented the Paide first team. He played the 90 minutes. I'm sure the coach was happy with his performance. Paide did win the game, like I say, 2-0. But all 3 Gambians were involved in that one. And then finally, Brighton last weekend on Saturday, they were in action against QPR. I'm sure nowadays when Brighton play, every Gambian is stick to the TV because our star boy is there, Yankuba Minteh. Unfortunately, the goal scoring runs ended, but he was still impactful in the game. He won the penalty. Brighton won the game 1-0. It was just a friendly game against QPR. Brighton won the game 1-0. Yankuba Minteh won the penalty, and Welbeck, dispatched that penalty. Yankuba Minteh played about 72 minutes in that game, which is more than what he played in the last 2 friendly games. I think now the coach is increasing the minutes of the players. It's preseason now. It's all about preparation. The season has not started, so you have to put the players in the best condition possible. And that's why the coach, I think, is now adding up the minutes for his key players. Yankuba Minteh is a key player. He has already made himself a key player in that team. They don't make him the most expensive player just to start to play him on the bench or something. I think the coach is really impressed with him. I saw them in close quarters when they were in Japan. I see the relationship that they have, the 2 of them, and I think Yankuba is ready to go. He's ready to be unleashed this Premier League season. So my friends, the FPL managers, make sure do not ignore him. He's gonna be a bargain in the FPL game this season. I'm sure I had a lot of FPL content creators talking about him already, which makes me proud as well. As a Gambian, but yeah, he's gonna take the Premier League by storm. That is no doubt. He's gonna have a huge impact in the Premier League this season, and we cannot wait to see him. Unfortunately, in the game, he had a little knock on the arm. I think there was small bleeding in it. So maybe it's just a bruise or something. His arm was tired at the end of the game, but he did give the thumbs up. I don't think it's anything serious. He should be fine. Other players who were also in action this week were many. Ali Fadera, he was in action for Genk. He made his that was his 2nd or 3rd league start of the season. The 2nd, I think, league start of the season. They are already in week 2 or week 3 in the Belgian league. Musa Juara also played He started league start for Violet. Violet did lose the game again. 3 games, 3 losses for Violet. Both him and Hamza Bari started the game. Musa Juara was named man of the match at the end of the game. Which is now he has 2 man of the match for Violet in their 3 games that they have played so far this season. Lion Jai and Musa Njai, they were also in action for KFUM. They recently signed Daddy Dudu Gay. He was on the bench for that one. So yeah, that was the weekend recap, guys. If you enjoyed that, make sure you like the video and do not forget to subscribe to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel.